Hello everybody, I am IX Okami, and this is IX Kinzoku, aka Metal Gojira, aka Nixon. Welcome Kinzoku, how are you?
Today I'm feeling like 6 or 7. We're doing pretty good today.
Okay, well anyways, let's get to the questions, okay? First off, I would like to ask you, what is your fondest memory, Kinzoku?
Of what? Oh, it's calm? Uh,
Of this calm, yes.
Alright. I remember, uh, ooh, I remember playing, Battle. Yeah, I
Yes,
played
what
Battle
do you
with
like
Muffin
about
Kid.
battle?
It was fun, man. I was playing with Muffin Kid. The guy right there who's recording us. I was playing with Muffin Kid. It was fun. Fondest memory.
Interesting.
And meeting the
So,
guy in Battle.
before we get into these questions, Kinzoku, please tell us a little more about yourself.
Oh,
Who are you?
Metal Gear, you know? I'm like tall. I'm 6'5'7". I'm like nonchalant. I'm like Asian, you know? Like I'm Chinese. And hey Jesus, you know?
So what would you say was your biggest accomplishment in this comm that people know you for?
Good one. Holding, you know, not really a title, but being up there with the, you know, some of the people and like who are legit, right? Just being able to hold my own against some of them. I'm not too good, but I still have a chance, right? And that's mostly
You
it.
know, back when I fought you when I was going to 24K, you did put up a fight. And even when I changed my name,
Really?
you genuinely were three-piecing me at times. So
Nah,
I
that's
do
a little
have to give
glazed.
you props for that PvP
Okay.
reign that you had for a while.
It's a little bit, yeah. I was okay, I was
As
okay.
we all know, seeing Metal Gojira and build was a little bit terrifying, right guys? So,
Oof.
let's move on to the next question, my friend. So, as a person, okay, I'd like to ask you personally, let me know if these questions are a little too personal. What job do you want in the future? Like, what do you want, like, yourself to be, to become?
Let's see. Oh, well, I never thought about it too much, but I've been getting into psychology, so maybe be a psychologist wouldn't sound too bad.
Okay, so you think you'd go to college and major in psychology.
Yeah. That'd be pretty cool.
Interesting. Alright, well, what is the biggest lesson you've learned in the comm?
Oof, good one.
And this could go for not trusting people as
Oh
much,
yeah.
not being able to talk in parties much because people will record you, or
Oh my gosh.
learning to hold yourself back and control your emotions from how people treated you. What was your biggest lesson
My biggest
in
lesson
this
was
comm?
trusting the wrong people. You know what I'm talking about? Like I just, you know, it was just really just trust. But if on a more personal note, I think just putting too much time in the game, you know, with the people, you know, just it would shape me into someone that's just not really what I wanted to be, and you know, I eventually stopped playing this game as much as I used to avoid, you know, that kind of change, I guess.
I see. So what you're saying is not trusting people as much, basically.
Yeah,
And
and
I
also
understand
just
that
playing too
because
much.
in this
Yeah.
comm, there were a lot of people who lied, cheated,
Oh yeah.
and honestly, there were some pretty bad people in this community. I'm not saying that they were, you know, bad people in person, but they were pretty bad over the internet, and I feel like a lot of people should show respect a lot more. You know what I mean? I
Yep.
mean, you had pedophiles, you had
Yeah.
predators, you had people that would stalk
Of
children.
course.
So, in a lot of cases, I mean, in your case, you had to watch out for all that type of stuff.
Really? That's
But thank
really
you.
yeah.
Anyways, I would love for you to tell us, what was the worst, like, moment in the comm for you? Like, what kind
Ooh.
of arguments that you got into? What was something that got you so heated to the point where it just made you so angry for the time?
Ooh. I think getting beat by a lot of people that like I thought I was better than. You know what I'm talking about? I think a few years back, I got beat by like E63, bro. Before he was E63, like he was a little worse than me, and then he got better. And after that, I have to say, after he got better, I was a little angry about that. You know what I mean? And my ego, you know what I'm talking about. But eventually, I accepted that, and I was like, okay, you know what? He's better than me. It is what it is.
You lowered your ego. That's
Yeah.
humble of you.
But that was probably one of my just you know, worst moments, just when people get better than me in general. You know.
So, do you really think you're an IX? And do you regret being an IX if that's the case?
Nah, bro, I love IX, bro. And I think, yes, I'm saying it, bro. It's tough. Nice place. You know, a lot of people are just friendly, you know, and it's just, it's a lot, it's very calm, I'd say. And, you know, it's helped me, you know, find the right crowd, you know. We like
So,
IX.
tell me more about this clan, group, or cult.
Alright, well, to everybody who's watching this, IX is not a cult. Clan is questionable. It's debatable. It's not a cult. But IX is really nice, alright? And, yeah, I think it's really awesome.
That's good. Well, I'm glad you're liking it so far. I am the founder of IX, and I'm glad to have you and everybody else who is in this room. I don't know about that one over there, but
Yeah.
let's continue with the questions, my friend. Are you a dog or cat person?
I say I would lean more towards cats. I like both, but I think cats are... Yeah, I like cats.
Okay. In your opinion, who's the weirdest person in the com?
Oof, it's a good one. I'd say like me, I think. I'm kind of weird, but I think it's a cool thing to be weird.
Well, I completely disagree with you, but
Oh, okay.
I'm glad you're being so humble in this moment for the cameras, my friend.
Oh, that's real.
Anyways, let's move on. What made you quit the com?
Why did I quit? I don't know, man. Just doesn't hit. Toxicity and also just don't find too much interest.
I see, so you think that there was too much toxicity, too many
And
cheaters.
yeah, and just boredom.
I'm bored. Okay. I mean, a lot of people didn't really put up a fight legit, right? So I get
Yeah,
that.
it's true. So it's like I can't really do anything.
I'd love to ask you this, but let me know if it's too personal. Why is it that people will take it too far in this community? Like, why will they go into your social media, try to look for every little detail about you, and even go as far as to saving photos of you and editing them and sending it to you randomly? Why do you think people do that in this com? Why do you think toxicity is even a thing in a Minecraft Xbox
think
One edition
as someone-
community?
Well, I think something like that has happened to me before. You know, people take my pictures, changing that. But I think it all boils down to just ego, right? People get butthurt and they want to strike back, and eventually they decide they want to do something crazy, something dramatic, you know, and go ahead and do that. I think it really just boils down to that.
Okay. Well, do you prefer console or PC?
Well, you're asking the wrong guy. I don't have a PC, so yeah, I do like console. I mean, it wouldn't be too bad to play on a PC, but I just, you know, prefer console.
Alright. Well, you don't play Minecraft anymore, so what's your favorite video game now?
Well, probably just Roblox at this point, yeah. I just play that a lot more now.
I'm seeing you play Shivery a lot. How's that going?
Shivery. I like Shivery, bro. I think it's really fun when I'm not, you know, getting teamed on. It's really fun to run the ones with people that I can, you know, keep up with, and it's like a really nice skill, like a really nice whatchamacallit, little skill, not skill cap. I want to word it better, but you know what I mean. It's just a lot of skills in that game. You know, you can learn. I think it's really fun.
What do you think is the top 10?
Right now, I don't know. I can say for certain, without any glaze aside, that the only one in this community that will forever hold the #1 place would be the Dokkan. But besides that, I don't know the other 9 people.
Alright, excluding cheaters.
Yeah. Oh, excluding cheaters? No glaze. I'd have to say Mystery Man or E63, whatever the two.
Interesting. Did you consider yourself in the top 10 back then?
Oh, for legit? I'd say, yeah, somewhere there. Maybe 3 or 4, but never would be 2 or 1, that's for sure. I don't think it was ever that good.
I see, so you weren't even in the top 10s, you were in the top 5s according to you.
I don't want to put myself too high, but I feel like somewhere there. I mean, maybe 5, but 4 I just feel like makes sense.
So we had a big PvP on our hands, boys. Anyways, I think we're gonna wrap it up for the questions, but before we do, I would like you to send out a message to this camera over here.
Oh, yeah, I got you.
Any kind of positive, negative, whatever
all right.
message you want.
Yeah, everybody who's watching this, just want to let you know Jesus is Lord, and keep on, you know, striving to follow your dreams, and you know, just acknowledge that Jesus loves you. All right, that's really it.
Thank you very much, Kinzoku, for your time, and we appreciate that message.
And I appreciate you. Ooh, that's awkward. I appreciate you too, bro. For asking these things, you know.
And that's a wrap.